guys, two very, maybe not very different, but two different offensive games. You guys kind of got the job done against Coronado and just exploded last week. Different challenge this week. Karson, how challenging is it knowing you're going against that level of defense, especially what they've done so far this season?
I think it gives me more of like encouragement and more work hard during the week because I know I'm going against a good defense and two guys that are going to the next level. It's a really good school, so it just gets me more motivation and get more preparation and have better reps and stuff like that.
And Chad, you've got extra motivation. This is the game where your season kind of screeched to a halt last year, but when you look at their defense, what does a quarterback for any team have to do to kind of maintain the steadiness or a calmness against them?
Yes, sir. I think that's a big deal playing this defense is just keeping your nerves about you and keeping just a calmness and just being aware of what's going on and who they're bringing and just being calm out there.
For a quarterback, for you, the quarterback this week against that defense, you can't look over there and say, okay, I've got to make sure where that guy's at because there's two guys at least, and then Cutter Douglas has kind of emerged too.
Kyle Lewis.
Yep, there's a lot of bodies over there to kind of keep track of. Do you kind of do the opposite and not think that way and think I've got to make sure that we're making the plays we need to?
Yes, sir. I think it's just getting back there and doing my job, staying calm and just playing football and just going through what I know and just playing my game.
So Karson, since Chad I know won't talk about himself much, I'll get you to how much has you guys' confidence grown in him in just 2 games, seeing what he's done?
I mean, I had a ton of confidence with him last year, so I've always known he had it in him, but this year it's just awesome to see him get to express that out there on the field and get to throw those deep balls up to Tate and everything like that.
How fun was last week? It seemed like a lot of things clicked for you guys. You even got to take most of the fourth quarter off, right?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
The second half.
Yeah, it's just super fun being able to go out there and just see everything work that we practiced, and just not just since this football season, but ever since I came back from my injury, just seeing that all come together and just being out there with our guys and being dominant.
You still have family in Clovis?
No.
Okay, so you can go there and not get harassed too much. Your dad
Yes,
might
sir.
still get harassed
Yeah.
after he turned you loose on them.
Yes, sir.
Let's get serious for just a minute. Not too serious. We're talking about sports, but 2-0 start. You're facing the number 5 team in the state in 5A Division II. How big? I can answer this myself, but I want you guys to put it in your words. How big is this game for you as kind of a barometer as you get closer to district?
I feel like, it's a pretty big game. It's pretty big for the city, but I just feel like that we just got to go out there and play in the moment, play A to B, like just play in the game, and it will feel pretty small because it's just football, even though it's the biggest game. But, it all is just to see who's going to be the one leg up this year between us two.
And Chad, I mentioned you got to watch from the sideline for the 4 overtime game. You're going to be in the thick of it this year. How cool is it to think that you've got a chance to be in a game that could wind up being like that one from a few years ago?
Yes, sir. Just super special and just excited to have that opportunity to just go out there and show what we can do just because of the rivalry and just it'll be a really fun game.